Hey, good misty Friday morning to everybody out there. It is drizzly, misty, however you want to put it. It is a little nasty looking out there, but any moisture we can get, we're going to take it. And we had those burn bans lifted yesterday in Rapides and Vernon Parish. That doesn't mean we need the whole parish to light up at the same time, but it is certainly progress being made here. I'm sitting a little further back today because I have a cat on my lap, and she won't move, so she rules the roost, so here you go. 64 degrees outside right now. It is mid-60s pretty much across the area. Again, temperature's not moving much either way because we have all this cloud cover in place. I think we might actually see some sunshine at some point today. Let's go ahead and take a look at radar right now. It doesn't look impressive, right? You don't see much at all, just a few little elements popping up there. Light rain, drizzle, mist. Check this out. I can turn up the sensitivity and kind of just look deeper into this, and you can see that's the drizzle. That's the mist right there. Isn't that kind of cool? We can go ahead and take a look and see this. I can adjust that up or down however I want, and so it's kind of showing the story right now is that heavier mist is overhead right now, and you can see that very clearly on the radar. So just one of the nifty tools I have here, and it looks like I'll be using more of those early next week as the severe threat is in the forecast. We were talking about that yesterday. It looks like it's coming a little bit clearer now, and we'll talk about that here as we get further into this. Mid-60s outside right now. Happy Friday, Mom, and good morning, Brianna. I don't know how to say it. I'm sure one of those was accurate. Mid-60s out across the area right now. 64 Alexandria and 65, 66. Everybody's kind of feeling the same. Little drizzle, little mist, little cloud cover, a lot of cloud cover. But I think we see some breaks in that later today, especially after 1 o'clock, maybe after 2 or 3 in some areas. But you're going to see on Futurecast that there is hope to see some sunshine across the area today. Highs will be in the mid-70s, and it looks like those future temperatures are going to come up once that sun pops out fairly quickly for once here. We haven't seen that in a while. But we go from the mid-60s to the mid-70s, pretty much statewide. Clouds may linger a little longer out to the Mississippi River parishes and toward Natchez. Faraday, you may stay in the upper 60s today. But you'll also cool off a little quicker with the clearer skies coming in there. Tomorrow morning, we're in the 50s, low to mid-50s, it looks like, as we do see at least some patches of clear air coming in. Now, Futurecast shows those scattered showers out there, isolated, I guess is what I should call them, mainly just that drizzle and mist, and that's going to move on to the east by about 4 or 5 o'clock, maybe a couple lingering, but it looks like, most of that gets out of here. But look, there's breaks in the cloud cover, too, so I don't think we see a ton of sunshine today, but if you miss out on it today, that cold front's going to drop through, and we're going to see a lot of drier air coming in for tomorrow. So the weekend is looking gorgeous, but we do set the table, it looks by late Sunday into Monday for this severe threat. And I'm going to take this out about 3.5 days and just show you a general idea again. This is the Barron model that goes out 4 days. I trimmed the end off because the system will be gone by then, but check this out. Big mid-latitude cyclone, low pressure, however you want to call it, and this trailing line of thunderstorms that goes from way up north back home, hey Mom, in St. Louis, all the way down toward our area here in central Louisiana. So that's just your general idea. This is a very dynamic system, a lot of energy to work with. So I think that's going to be the main driver for severe potential. Nothing's really jumping off the page to me instability-wise, wind shear-wise. We've got enough. We've got enough of everything, and then we have a real strong system. So it's going to be kind of a forced line of thunderstorms, it looks like, that could bring us perhaps some damaging wind, and we'll talk about other stuff if that becomes a thing. The day 4 outlook, which is 3 days from now, technically, that is because today is day 1. This is your severe outlook, and it looks like we will see pretty much, this is expanded, so statewide north of I-10, there is a 15% risk for severe weather within 25 miles of a point. Tomorrow we get into we'll be calling it slight or enhanced or whatever kind of risk, but this is your level 2 traditionally risk for severe weather. So something to watch for sure. I'm watching every run of every model. I've seen the instability creeping up a little bit, but it's still not too crazy high here. So we're not gonna go crazy on this one yet, but we're definitely watching for the potential of severe. I wrote this up yesterday. We haven't had a slight risk of severe since September 8th, I believe it was, and had a lot of damaging wind with that event, but that was a different setup. We were like 200 degrees, and that's what you get when you have that kind of setup. For the rain, quarter inch, 3/4 of an inch, somewhere in there. Most of us less than an inch out of this. It's not a big rain producer, so not what the doctor ordered, especially when it's tagged on with some severe weather as well. So no flooding, no issues like that. We're just going to see some rainfall. I think the severe threat is going to be more the story than how much rain we get, which again, exactly what we don't need. And looking at the 7-day forecast here, we do have the severe possible, but let's get through that and let's focus on that dancing turkey on Thursday. Man, that guy's having fun. 61 degrees on Thursday, Thanksgiving, 38 in the morning. So if you have outdoor plans, looking pretty good there. Most of our rain chances are going to come on Monday night, and then should be out of here. I think late Sunday, we're talking late in the evening until early in the morning Tuesday. That's your best chance. But for us here, I think Monday is going to be the main focus. We will be watching that, Tom and I, very closely over the next few days. But I always like to give a peek a little further if there's something interesting to talk about. So heavens to Murgatroyd, I don't want to block out this turkey, but here we go. Yes, cooler than normal, even as we head beyond Thanksgiving. It looks like we are going to be in a much cooler regime. Temperatures are going to be probably in the 50s to near 60 daytime highs, overnight lows, 30s, 40s, things like that. So it's going to be a very typical El Nino pattern. And with that being said, we actually have decent chance for more precipitation. So as I said, a couple weeks ago, active subtropical jet stream means we have systems roll through. It doesn't necessarily mean I can time things out and tell you exactly what's going to happen 2 weeks from now, but it looks like that active pattern continues. Okay, you want to say hi? This is the girl who was sitting on my lap. You can't see her because she's so black. Oh my goodness. Say hi. There you go. That's my friend right there. You have a great weekend. I'm going to let you go. All right, get out of here. And then I will see you tomorrow. Again, we don't set alarms on Saturday unless there's crazy weather that is coming on Saturday or, maybe early Sunday. So I will see you probably, I don't know, depending on breakfast, somewhere between 9:30 and 10. And Tom will be on later today. So have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow morning.